Hey guys, it's me T coming at you with basically an overall reading for today in terms of fame and fortune and what's it called? The love and a marriage and relationship corner and things like that in our lives. Commitment is what I mean by things like that. And whatever else I have written down in the description box below. Um, what was I going to say? First off, I pre-shuffled these cards, so we're just going to kind of put these out for us to see. Now, I was just channeled the way to read these. They're going to be a little different in terms of channeling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip them all over. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to pick each card up. I'm not going to actually, well, maybe I'll show it to you like this, like in terms of which card I'm picking up, but I'm not going to actually describe these cards to you as I usually do. I literally um, will just be like kind of holding on to these, closing my eyes, and then just kind of streaming what needs to come, okay? So I'm literally doing an energetic reading so that I can kind of more focus on what the message needs to be rather than seeing it with my eyes. I want to feel it with my heart. All right. So talk about this Six of Hearts that literally is a confirmation of what the fuck I need to do. So, all right. First card up for your fame and reputation area is Six of Hearts. So just give me a moment as I just kind of channel. Okay. So I don't know if this is basically the start of what I need to be saying, but what I'm getting with this is be still. Also, they're telling me to cover my heart. So again, I don't know if this is for you or for me, but A team, I need the highest and best clarity filled type of message for those that resonate with me and my energy. Thank you. I'm also hearing join the team. Be very quiet. And I'm getting do not strike out. This is something you need to know. Be deliberate with your words. Have courage. Joy and peace is yours. You have enough of what you need to get going and to move forward into and towards your joy. This is something fun. This is something you've always wanted and you still want and you now want. This is something enthusiastic. This is for you. We're done. So we're done with this card? Okay. So that's basically what this card wanted to come out and say. Do I need to describe this card at all right now? No, it's basically, I mean, the essence of what this is. Oh, thank you, 18. The essence of what this is I think you just needing to know that you're having the courage to kind of go after what your heart really wants in a very balanced like way. Is there anything else that I have to say for this card? No. All right. They're like, put it down. Okay. Next card is Jack of Diamonds. All right. And I'm going to do, am I doing the same thing for this card? Yeah. I think the big thing here for me is to close my eyes because I just feel like sometimes, as a quote unquote like entertainer, you like are trying to give too much. And I just like need to kind of give like all that I can give for right now and be happy with that, right? So this is as I'm doing this, it's like you guys are watching my growth process, which is super super needed in everybody's life, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like an artist putting themselves out there in a different way, and in a different, very like odd and weird way. But you know what? I mean, it's literally all about what intuition is. It's like you got to get a little weird and you got to get a little odd in order to reach your genuine happiness, but also experience happiness throughout your, you know, throughout your life, you know, as you're taking the journey through life, right? So it's kind of like this is, you know, you have to just listen to what you're getting to do. And if it doesn't resonate with me per se, it just might resonate with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's not something that, it's not about us, it's about our heart and what our hearts need to know. And maybe today, in terms of our fame and reputation, we need to get a little bit more simple, and we need to get a little bit more direct, like direct messages to the heart, and not so much, you know, not that airy fairy is bad, but not so much like beating around the bush. Sometimes it just needs to go direct, you know? So the next card is Jack of Diamonds. Let me breathe into this one and also kind of see what comes through. You've got this is exactly what popped out. You've got your joy. You've got your wisdom. You've got your love. It's blessed. Have a good day. What was that? I think they're trying to say, you know it will be one. What will be, will be. Will be is like a very big phrase there. Just. Does that go together? Yeah, so what will be, and what will be just. There is a time for all these things to play out in your heart. Feel it out. What was that? I think I'm getting perceive what you want. Let it all out. And be guided. Your heart knows the way. Your heart is your guidance. Let it be all that you do in this lifetime and beyond it. You got this. Are you telling me to put the card down now? Okay, so that's it. That's what this card had to say. Here's the next card. Ooh, 4 of Spades, bitches. Okay, let's do the same thing, yeah? Yes! Let your lifetime of joy be filled with love, clarity, justice, joy. What was that? I think it's like trining is a word that they want me to use. Trining? Maybe it was trying turns into trining. Like togetherness. The trifecta. Those are my words. I'm getting, in my visions, I'm getting like a, what is it called? Okay, they're telling me not to talk about my visions. That's so interesting. Okay, because I guess my eyes have to be closed. All right. I'm going to shut the fuck up now and just listen to spirit. That's a hilarious confirmation that the other person outside was laughing. It said the lonely heart, the loving heart. Let it be with all your soul, with all your might, with all your tactic. You got this. Glamour on. I don't know why I'm hearing Fitzpatrick, like Fitzpatrick on. Fantastic on. Figure it out. It will be. Free. Spree. Love, light, and gratitude is yours. Just be free to be me. In terms of you. Love, just gratitude. Loving yourself will be the best you can be. Are we done now? Yeah. Put the card down. I like how it says put the card down. Thank you, Spirit. So that's basically your do I need to go over any of these cards right now at all? Okay, they're telling me to put them back, so. These cards have had their shining moment. 15 minutes of motherfucking fame. Okay. If you guys just saw me right now, it's hilarious, like, what the fuck I'm doing these on. It's just, it makes me laugh so hardcore. But I'm very grateful that this is the position I get to be in. Okay. So the next card up, the next deck up is your love and relationships. So I'm going to be shuffling this right now as we speak, so just be a little patient. All right, we're asking for the highest and best 3 cards to be placed at the top of this deck in terms of what our heart needs to know about our love and relationships corner. Yes. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? Yeah, beautiful. I felt that. And I love when I feel it. I just love it. I always go by what I feel. Yes. Do I share the bottom of this deck at all? No. All right. So, beautiful. Guys, this is like these are like the end of day cards, I would say, right? So, the first one, oh, they're telling me to turn them all over. Oh my god, I was just feeling something in my throat chakra. Yo, that's crazy. That may be what we're in right now. Oh, that's super interesting. Super interesting. Okay. So, let me just, like, shift myself a little bit. Okay. Alright, so, am I looking in the book for any of these right now? Alright. No. So, alright, the first one up is... Giving and receiving. Yes. Oh, and that's so interesting because both, we got the 6 of hearts in the other one, and we got the number 6 is here too. So giving and receiving. Wow, that means like there's been a beautiful blend of both in a sense, right? So your fame and reputation is very much so connected to your love and marriage and commitment and relationships corner, okay? It's like very much so intertwined. I feel like one is heightening the other. It's actually, there's 4 sets of hands here, but really there's 8 hands. So it really is a giving and receiving balance of, in all directionals, you guys are foundationally taken care of because your light within your hands are being taken care of. Yeah, and there's like a lot of color healing here. So, and I feel like I want to say like, so it's interesting because today's an infinity day too, and to have this card be filled with 8 hands, 8 actual hands, is a beautiful depiction, knowing that we're in the right direction. We're confirmed that it is you know, an infinity day, that the universe does send major blessings our way. And that what I'm feeling is like that this is like more of like a filled, it's like a filled cup, like the cup is filled. So it's like your cup is overflow. It's just like, I don't know if you guys saw, well, whatever. It's like a cup. I'm gonna, like, I'm just trying to shorten these. So it's kind of like, do I say it even? Okay, so basically, yeah, maybe I should say it just so you guys know. I just posted a Sagittarius sign in your Venus, right? In your Venus position, or vice versa, because I can never say it properly. So I just posted up a reading about that, and that's what kind of got me going and excited about the rest of the readings that I'm posting up. And so, or this reading rather. And so at the end of that reading was an Ace of Cups. And so I just wanted to let you know that this is kind of like the Ace of Cups, but it's like a double Ace of Cups because it's, again, the giving and the receiving. So it's kind of like your cup is overfloweth, but there might just be two people here. Even though it's showing four people, there might just be two people in terms of, you know, up like, you know, two people coming together, like, you know, like horizontally, but also two people coming together, you know, spiritually, which is kind of like meeting in the middle, right? Like you guys are raising each other. There's like a heightened vibrancy in terms of somebody's energy. So it's like, yes, you're meeting here on the earth plane, but you're also really kind of like one may be more high, more, I don't want to put it in the sense, but it is like that in a sense. It's like there's going to be meeting in the middle of sorts, like where one person spiritually is like super heightened, but by super heightened I mean like they're just like high flying, right? And they need a little bit of groundedness. And then the other one is there to ground, and then, you know, vice versa. So like maybe one is way too grounded and it needs to be picked up a little bit. So basically, you know, it is that infinity giving and receiving that really brings these two people together. So what I'm sensing here is absolutely like a divine counterpart type of relationship coming in. That's for damn sure, because it's just like magnetically getting closer together. That's how I see this card today. So, and giving and receiving is so beautiful because that's really like a balance of love, which is like you get what you want, they get what they want, the compromise is easy, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just like a win-win all around. So this is like 4 wins in one session. It's like win, 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 win. And what I get also is like kind of like the dropping of bricks, like in Tetris, is like everything is like really like the pieces are dropping so like into place. It's like boom, 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 right? And so it's again that easy, but that's where the magnetic like groundedness and attraction is actually happening. Like that's how like quick and sped up and accurate and very like lit up it's going to be, because just like in the game of Tetris, right? Like if it goes boom and it hits like the bottom, it like sparks and it disappears, right? It becomes more like spiritual. So it's kind of like you have this like solid physical like boom boom accuracy thing that goes on in love today, and you know, and then it kind of gets sparked into the more physical realm. So either to A, attract more of that, or B, to literally kind of like to basically open some doors, you know what I'm saying? So if it's not today, it's basically to open some doors in terms of, you know, accuracy, in terms of, you know, I guess like giving the people that need to come together what they need as the last type of what is it called, like cherry on top, like crossing your T's, dotting your I's type of thing. So that's where, you know, it's kind of like things are falling into place. And in terms of like, you know, love is getting closer for those that have waited. And, oh, I love it. Thank you, 18. Oh, the 18 put on some lights, kids. Yes, I love it. So, okay, so what I'm going to add to this is that you'll just know, because in my knowledge and spirituality, which is what I was just talking about, you know, the bricks turning into spirit, It's like the bricks have been laid down, and you'll just know who this is. Like it'll just like spark within you. I think that's basically what it is. So by it turning spiritual, that means you've been sparked in knowing who this is and who it is that both people are going to go after, right? Um, so beautiful. Are we moving on from the next one here? Yes, but no. Okay, so I'm also getting that like your friends might have something to do with your love life today. Like they might actually give you a little bit of a push or a nudge in the right direction. You might be going to somebody and saying, "Hey, like I really want to like you might just turn to some friends for approval on something, or to even share with them to be like, yo, this is my chick. Like I know I'm going after her, so I just want to show you this is who I'm going after. Like you might be telling a very close friend about this, and this person is giving you like really good vibes about it, and be like, you know what? I like it. I like what you just picked out for yourself. Like good job. Like it's kind of like you just went shopping and you just got yourself a really nice t-shirt, and the friend is like, yo, nice t-shirt, bro. Like really really good choice. And you're very happy and proud about it. And so that's basically what that card signifies. This card is the throat chakra. Now it's so interesting, like, because as I was saying, this throat chakra card literally is like I was feeling stuff in my throat chakra before I even put this down. So that's kind of crazy, which could mean that. So okay, what I'm getting here is music might be a big factor in your life. Okay. So music and harmony, they're all kind of one and the same. But like music and harmony might be a big deal in your life. You also might and besides the really what is it called? The really like obvious aspect of it being what's it called? Like somebody like a form of communication. If it is that, which it should be, right? Like accurately so, I really think that it's going to be a phone call, kind of delivered to you today, or some sort of calling, like where it's I don't know. And I really do, I sense that there has to be a lot like with music, like either, and this is like so super crazy, but I'm going to just put it out there where it's like I can see somebody inviting somebody to a music concert, and maybe it's like behind the scenes, like like behind the stage type of things. So like I don't know why I'm seeing that, but it's like an invite to something. Like there's gonna be a and see the number 5 is change, which is actually very interesting because I wanted to come on here in the 5th hour to create change. So this is excellent. So there's a change in communication today where you might have also realized that from basically not hearing or not going back and forth with anybody, you have now increased communication with that somebody that you've kind of always wanted to manifest into your life, right? Or you always wanted to kind of like, you always pictured in your life, like meaning like a divine life spiritual partner who is also your best friend forever in this life. Yes. So it's like basically like that's what's going on here. There's a change of communication. There's basically like there was this back and forth, maybe of energy exchange prior to, and now it's like, okay, grounding of sorts, where, this card is literally signifying like actual communication being either happening today or opening up. So again, I'm getting this like open, like this new, like this entryway, right? Of somebody like having to like walk through and walk over the threshold. So also what I'm getting is call upon Archangel Michael. Like if you are interested in a chick, right? And I'm saying that because I think I so resonate more so with guys, like in terms of like gifting them courage. Like I feel like they need it more because somehow, I don't know, I just feel like they need it more because they're human too, and they do a lot also, right? Like they do a lot in their days that they're like not that, to love, to be a man and to be asked to love, like seemingly seems really complicated, but it's not. So I like to simplify love for the men so that they can understand it more and get more courageous about it so that they can have it all, right? So my whole thing is, and have it all good. It's not just about having it all, it's having it all good. So, which means really there's a lot of respect, there's a lot of, genuine respect, genuine love, back and forth, giving and receiving. So when it comes down to this, what was I going to say? This could mean, oh yeah, so if you need courage to reach out to a person that you really want to, that you really picture yourself giving and receiving with in this life, like, call upon Archangel Michael, because he will be the one to literally kind of show you like what it is, like what it is you need to take the reins in, what it is you need to have courage in. Like, you may not even know, but you kind of want to reach out to this person. Just call upon Archangel Michael and have it be that, you know what I'm saying? And you'll see how it comes in, you know what I'm saying? So, again, if you think this is a crazy read, then it's like, how bad do you fucking want it, right? So just don't be afraid to call on Archangel Michael, because it's so funny. There's like a muscle card that I hear like going on in the background, and it's like, yeah, that's exactly it. Like, Archangel Michael will send you the muscles and the strength to kind of move forward in terms of the communication that you so desperately need at this point, because you could be all up in your feels, like maybe feeling nervous, maybe not knowing what to say. And it's like, yo, you call upon Archangel Michael, he will give you go time, like that's exactly what it's going to be like. So, and go time and flow time, right? So it's beautiful, because blue is also emotions and flow, So the next card, are we moving on from this? Yes. Okay. The next card is Observe. Okay, so here's your Observe card. I like that it's getting a little dark here. Like, this is a fun type of, like, glow happening. So Observe. What is going on with this Observe card? Do I pick up the book right now? No. Okay. Whew, I'm asking because I'm kind of like, really feeling these vibes right now in terms of chillism. So, what was I going to say? Interesting. There's something, okay. It's so interesting. Like, there's like a mother figure or a daughter figure or just somebody in spirit, pure spirit watching over you, okay? So they are helping you to observe the aspect of what is going on in your world, all right? So I feel as though, like, you could be communicating with this person, but you're also observing to see, like, if these answers that you're receiving back, or, like, how the answers are being kind of expressed to you, you're observing those little, like, details, like, and there's many, right? So because there's, like, multiple details going on, or multiple things going on, that, like, and there's multiple, I feel, questions that you want answered, right? And so they will be, but it's like, you just have to listen and observe, and just, and sometimes you can actually also observe while you're talking, if you're really good at that. Just like I feel like I am. Because it's something, oh my god, guys, I just got in such an amazing position that this card's gonna blow us out of this fucking world in terms of what's gonna come through. I feel it. Anyhow, so I just feel like I totally, like, am just hanging out with YouTube right now, which I fucking love. So so long story short, what was I gonna say? So this one is, now there's something wrapped around her neck. And what I feel like, playing off of this card, like the throat chakra, it's like, dude, whatever it is, it's something warm that you are going to be expressing, but also very purely protected. So you're going to be purely like voicing something, and that's like an alert that made it so much better. So you're going to be voicing something that is, like, kind of pretty pure when it comes to, your mind and your throat chakra, but also like there's a whiteness going on here. So it's a lot of, like, heart and mind meeting in the middle of the throat chakra, which is literally so beautiful because it's like super balanced communication, pure in terms of its essence, and also divinely like spirited, guided, protected, where it's like you don't even have to worry about it. You just have to go forward and just kind of like be in your divine feminine, where it's like you're expressing your heart, but you're also having a lot of common sense and just like practicality around what it is that you're speaking. So this also could be something that you've never experienced before, where it's like you might like you never experienced this unity before. So you're really like kind of loving the way that it comes out, and you're observing yourself as you kind of move through these throat chakra, throat chakra like communications, that you're going to be like, yo, I never ever have expressed myself like this. And I really like what I just did there, right? So I'm sensing that you're going to like how you feel as you express it. You're going to like how you feel as you receive. Again, it's like this full circle, coming full circle. It's like giving and receiving. You're going to really like what you are observing, and that's going to really kind of really send you extra enthusiasm towards your days forward, which is literally what was I going to say? There's like a lot going on outside my window right now that I'm like, that I was being distracted with. But, so long story short, yeah, like you're just super loving that you're able to, what you're observing is really kind of pure in its giving and receiving. And you really have not experienced that up until this moment in time where you were getting to kind of reach out and communicate. So I just feel like you're like super content and super like whimsical and looking out into the far out future with like in terms of having connected with this person, because like before I feel like it was just like in your mind, and now you're making it like a reality in terms of bringing it, grounding it with communication and that real connection, right? And so you are seeing pure commitment with this person. You are seeing like, wow, there is like what I'm getting is, do you see my curtain here? It's like a veil has been lifted. It's like this is no longer a person that you're kind of looking upon, or you're kind of like you've kind of, this is no longer a person that you're literally like gazing upon. So like whether that's like stalkerish behavior, but in a healthy way, like to kind of like just follow to see what they're doing, what they're up to, and that type of stuff, because we don't tolerate fucking stalkerish behavior. We fucking end that shit real quick. So so long story short, it's like kind of like this overlooking energy, like the energy that like has made you kind of like keep up with this person, like keep like in tune with their lives and like following up with them, that type of thing. It's like that and by that I mean kind of like more so on the internet, right? Like if you're like following them, if you're like tuning into like what they post and shit like that. Like it's like the veil is now lifted. Things are being uncovered and unveiled, so that you can literally experience the real deal thing. You know what I'm saying? And you're observing the feels and you're loving it. You're like, wow, I really, like, whether or not you knew this person from before, or in your head you were like, oh, like I do like them. You're going to like, you're going to see how you actually, when you guys talk, you're going to see that your expectations have matched, exactly, like either have matched or over exceeded your expectations. If that does that make any sense? Is that the phrase? I don't even know. I think it's like over exceeded your expectation or surpassed your expectations, right? In terms of like what you pictured it to be. So it's like they're meeting your standards, and or like bringing them somewhere else where you never even saw it going. Okay, so it's kind of like you're super excited, and you get to be enthusiastic about this type of life that's really opening up for you because of the fact that, again, it matches what your imagination was putting out there, but also it's opening you up to even greater possibilities, which is so fucking cool. All right, so that's amazing. So, is that it for this read? Yeah, that's it, guys. Do I need to pull out any more cards? Okay, hold on. They want me to pull out. Hold on, guys. I'm pulling out my deck, all right? My deck, not my dick, all right? Okay, hold on. So, oh shit, that was my phone. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna bring some light to this very dark, shadowy type of light going on right now. Are we doing the Yang cards first? Okay. All right. So, highest and best Yang card for our love aspect of our lives today, please. Place the highest and best card at the top of this deck, please, Spirit. Thank you. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? All right, hold on, guys. Be patient. Be very patient. Whew. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? Oh, guys, they like just literally got in. All right, top of the deck. So this is a... Ooh, I love it. So on a very grand scale, it says, you will soon, oops, I gotta glue that. You will soon be the center of attention. Yes, that's amazing. So you will soon be center of attention. Let me see what the Yang card expresses. I mean, that was the Yin card. Okay, highest best Yin card, please. Actually, what I'm getting here, guys, right away, I'm getting that all these people that have been waiting for you to kind of find your match in this life, that's what's going to make you super center of attention, okay? It's like people have been waiting on you to fucking really find your mate and your match in this lifetime. So that's definitely what's making you center of attention, and you're probably one of the last people. Okay, that's what it is. You're probably the last, but like kind of like a very lighthearted, soul that people really wanted to see you in love. They wanted to see who the fuck you were gonna end up with. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful part. So hold on. So that's the Yang. Let's see what else comes out. A-team highest and best Yin card, please. In terms of our love aspect of our lives. Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? Do I stop shuffling the cards right here right now? Was this the card that we need to talk about? Okay. So interesting. This card popped out. So it says, oh, flowers would brighten the day tomorrow for a friend. Yes. And you know what's so beautiful is that both of these cards, so one's Yin and one's Yang. Okay. I got to turn on the light here, but actually I'm at the end of my reading, so I don't give a fuck. So that's why we brought out the big guns, the big bright believing guns. You know what I'm saying? They'll have their center of attention, and they'll bring, ooh, look at that. They'll bring some light to your life. So what was I going to say? So when it comes, look at that. Yes. Shine bright, bitches. So when it comes down to it, I feel as though you're going to connect tonight, and you're going to, and again, these are yellow cards. So these are solar plexus, which is so fucking cool because everything is so divinely like guided. But solar plexus is like your will and your courage to do something. You are literally bringing the light, the sunshineness into your world when it comes to your love life, Wow, look at how beautiful the light is going right now. I love it. So, what the fuck is that? Is that literally these cards? Wow, that's amazing. They're like, wow, I love it. So, long story short, oh my god, this is so magical. Do you guys see that? So, So it's double believing. And it would be a really nice, small, kind gesture, but also very thoughtful gesture if you were to send flowers to this person that you so fully adore. And that, you know, if you were to, like, I see it happening, like, where you're on a grand scale, like, you're something's happening. It says you're soon to be center of, okay, something's happening on a very grand scale where it's like what I said, but it could be even way bigger. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. And then this is like in order to show, and so like, so all right, so center of attention, it's like, yeah, because everything is kind of in alignment with what you and your heart want. So amen. But also with this, oh, now we're getting real dark. Sorry, guys. But with this card, ooh, we're really getting dark. All right, well, just listen to me while I finish this out. But with this card, meaning the flower, so flowers would be a really nice, kind gesture to send the person's way either today or tomorrow to basically confirm that you are interested in them, okay? That you were grateful for the conversation that you possibly have tonight into tomorrow, or after the conversation that you end up having with them. It would be really good to just kind of send them that small token of appreciation, but it's very high and grand in terms of the gesture that it would be. Very grandiose, literally. And highly generous, but also very high vibe, because wherever there are flowers, there are angels. So this is a divinely guided relationship happening, where literally by you sending the flowers to the person that you end up really kind of confirming for yourself and them that you're interested in them, that you appreciate them. It's not only honoring them as a person and what you two have together as a connection, but it honors the spirit of those of that person and the spirit of those that watch over you, to say thank you. Like we've gotten the messages that you've sent our way, and we really want to kind of, we really just want to move forward like that. Like or the guy, in essence, like for me, I'm a traditional type of dater, so it's like the guy in essence is saying with the flowers, like, yeah, I'm willing to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Like if you're ready, I'm ready. Like, if, you know, that, so yeah. So like the flowers are huge. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, kind gesture. I'm definitely feeling a lot of, you know, Valentine's Day vibes, and I don't even know why, because we're so far away from it so far away. Like, yes, we are, but we're not at the same time. But there's like Valentine vibes in the air. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's starting from today, and will be kind of building up increasingly so until Valentine's Day, the 14th. So yeah, so get the courage now, guys. Build up now so that you can really like enjoy Valentine's Day on a beautiful, you know, non-solo level, which is going to be very different for a lot of you. So I'm so happy for you guys. Thanks so much for sticking through this with no light, but I appreciate you just kind of like, yeah, laying low just like I am without any light. By candlelight, actually. There are some candles on it right now, but you can't see them. So yeah, so all right, guys, love you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night, and best of luck and best of courage to everybody, especially for your heart, especially when it comes to fulfilling your heart's dreams. I love you. Bye.